That's what I crave. Deep red lips that are puckered wide. That's what I crave. You swing those hips and it gives me fits. That's what I crave. Needing love. You and me all alone. That's what I need. No ticking clock, nowhere else to go. That's what I need. Appetite getting quenched tonight. That's what I crave. Needing love. That's what I crave. That's what I need. That's what I crave. Needing love. Sweat that shines on your moonlit skin. That's what I love. Tangled hair, you pull up with a grin. That's what I love. A moaning shouts, we both pass out.
Howdy, howdy, everyone. How's it going tonight? We're back with some more Red Dead Redemption. As always, I am Ralph. How's your week going? How has your week been? Of course, mine has certainly been. It has been a long week that I am thankful is slowly getting over with. But we only got one more day and we can all do it together. Hopefully tomorrow's not too bad for anybody. But today's an interesting day. We'll get into that in a little bit. As always, I have my social medias down here. You can follow me on any one of those. But maybe you don't want to type all that. Maybe you don't want to sit there and find Twitter and type in my name or Instagram or whatnot. That's why there's a nice clickable link right there in the chat for you now. But last time we had started our journey into Mexico. We have a styling new poncho on. It's time for us to fight all of the Mexican Revolution. Let's say we go ahead and get into it. Let's see where we're heading. I got a Landon Ricketts mission, a DeSanta mission, 2 more viable properties there, and a bunch of these little stranger missions to do. And we got a stranger over here. You know what? That stranger's fairly close. Let's say we go see what's up with that. Start off nice and easy with a stranger mission. A lot of traffic out here tonight, apparently. Which also, look at that sky.
Let's go.
There are wolves. I should pay attention. Here there be wolves. Whew. I feel like I'm like real rusty at this all of a sudden. I haven't really been playing Red Dead 2 even lately because the latest update by Rockstar borked all of the Proton setups for it to run on a Steam Deck. So none of that works now. Which is a shame because I'm I have like 1.5% of the game to do before I get to 100.
Let's go.
Sorry, give me a nice little reprieve from playing for a little bit. So I can be rusty at it later. Oh, nope, I have to Okay, horse. God damn it, Nachos. Which is what the chat named my horse last week. Always fun. Roca de Madre. I don't speak Spanish. No matter how useful it would be, I am not good at it. I'm sure, like, you know, any other Latin-based language I'd probably have trouble with, too, like, Italian or whatnot. What's that up there? Oh, that's the stranger I'm looking for.
Makes you feel like you're on top of the world, don't you think?
Oh, the stranger mission
Hello
is
there,
no
friend.
fun.
You come to enjoy the scenery?
I guess I have. What are you doing out here?
You know, I'm trying to capitalize on the stiff upward breezes in this region to launch my first ever flight.
You're gonna try to use that crazy thing to fly?
I'll be soaring like an eagle, or my name's not Charles Kinnear. I should be
Is
the
your
first
name
man
Charles Kinnear?
swooping through this valley. Yes, I shall. I'd leap off now, only it seems like I need more adhesive to keep the wings together. I've concocted my own special formula, since that store-bought stuff isn't strong enough. However, I can't abandon my machine to gather more materials.
What
I
kind
gotta
of
tell you, the
materials are you
difficulty of wearing
talking about,
headphones and a
Charles
cowboy
Kinnear?
hat
I
at the
need a
same
bunch of
time,
bird feathers.
not
Doesn't matter
something
what
I thought
kind,
I'd have
along
to
with parcel
deal
of
with.
beaver hides to boil down, along with some red sage to make it all pliable.
Okay. I think I can find all that stuff. I'll be back, Charles. Cause you leaping off that cliff is something I have to watch.
Oh, they doubted dear Icarus, sir. Yes, they did.
For good reason. His wax wings melt. So this is one of those dumb fetch quests, like just go find a bunch of random bullshit. I'll probably do the actual. Hey, Sylvan, you are first. You are in fact first. Good job. How you doing today, buddy? I reckon we haven't really done any other DeSanta missions. So we'll go take a ride there. Hopefully it'll be morning by then. There's plenty more room. Score to how you fly, myth busted. I mean, let me address those in order. Sylvan, Rebel Galaxy is awesome. I'm glad you're still enjoying it. Nat Mandu, please tell me if I'm butchering your name. I apologize. I will correct it. That is true. It does get colder as you get higher, but I believe Icarus's problem was flying closer to the sun, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not up to date on my mythology, though. How are you today, though? Welcome in. Where'd it go? Oh. I accidentally shot that dude. That's my bad. I'm doing alright. Better than that guy. Apparently, oof. Contextually, that works. But that's, contextually that works, but technically that does sound fucked up. Well, I'm glad you're doing fine. We're doing all right here tonight. We're just getting started, so, you know, still getting back into the swing of playing me some Red Dead. But welcome in. I'm glad you're here. And I was gonna say I haven't shot any today. Oh, it's an experience. Like it's a little rough around the edges. This one is not nearly as good as the second one. I don't know if you've played that. That one was rather popular. Yeah. But I'm a big proponent of this being a very, very good game. And up until the second one came out, this was probably my favorite Western game. You know? Because as much as I like things like Gun or Call of Juarez, like, this is kind of the best version of those kinds of games. I do recommend it, though, especially if you have an Xbox. You can pick up the original 360 version of this dirt cheap, and it's backwards compatible. Like, I'm currently playing it on the Xbox One. But yeah, no, there's, especially if you like weird and horror kind of stuff. I've actually never played either of those. I have heard good things, but I've never played either. If you're into like weird and horror, the DLC for this, which you can often buy as a standalone, is very good as well. Undead Nightmare. Which I was thinking about today. I was talking to a coworker, and I kept saying to him how I'm mad that we're not going to get Undead Nightmare 2. And it would have been so cool to like have Undead Nightmare 2 be like, you fight vampires in Saint Denis and like voodoo zombies in the swamp. You know? Like, that would have been so cool. You already have to fight a vampire in the second one. But you don't have to. It's a very, very obscure side quest. But yeah, no, this is one of those games I 100% recommend. It's a ton of fun. And not to mention, like, for 10 years old, it still looks pretty good. You know? Like, this doesn't look bad. The acting's good. And it's fun. Does have its flaws. Pacing is a 10-year-old game. But it's fun. And I could honestly fast travel, like, I decided to ride my horse all the way to where we're going. Which, where we're going is rapidly changed. Oh, of course. Like, that's the thing, even as similar as Call of Juarez is, yeah, the characterization is very good in this. But even as similar as games like Call of Juarez is to this, good job, Nachos, hopping over all of that.
Whoa!
I have to go to the other side of the building to find that stranger. Wait, no I don't. Climb, John. Like, the story, to be fair, the story of this game is one of my favorite things about it. Like,
in your ear, old boy.
what do you want me to do,
sir.
random
Excuse
person?
Me. You are an American, are you not?
Last time I checked.
Oh, thank God, sir. Thank God. I have had it up to here with Dagos, up to here. Savages.
Yeah. Like I said, it suffers from the
But
pacing
this
of games
land
from
was
10 years
imagined
ago.
by an angry god for an angry people.
And
Well,
to
America
be
ain't
honest,
exactly a peaceful
this
paradise.
game tries to do what they
Well,
succeed
that's
in
right,
doing in the
but
second
at
one,
least you lot
which is
kind
making
of
everything so
bloody
much
English.
longer and
This
more, like,
bloody lot.
tedious
My
and
God, if I'd wanted
having to
speak
actually get
Spanish,
in
I'd
there
have
and
gone to
do
Spain.
it.
Why didn't you?
Good question.
You know?
Well,
Like,
you know, business.
I think that the
suppose.
second one does have its
Devil
flaws in
may
terms
work
of,
for
like,
idle hands, what?
especially the prologue. I think the
Yeah,
prologue's a little long,
Now listen, friend. If
but
you were
like
to
this
go
one
west to
does
Nossalito,
the same thing
I'd
effectively.
give you a reward
just with less
for picking up
mechanics.
a package of mine from the docks.
Pick up a
There's
package
some
from the
fighting broken
docks
out
for
there.
this random ass
It
dude.
seems like it's more your
I'm
kind
sure
of
that's
thing.
nothing dubious.
Why would I want to do something like that?
Oh, you Americans are all the same, obsessed with bloody money. Well, I will pay you, sir. I will give you a buck. Name's
Ooh, a buck.
Tollitz, sir. Uriah Tollitz.
All right,
Well, know
toilets.
of me,
I got you.
Nossalito.
How much?
Plenty, sir, plenty. Now, you will take it. Give
Someone
it
coming in
to
hot
the
with the
foreman of
language
estate
today.
At El Matadoro. He'll be expecting it. Try to give those Dagos hell, what?
I was about to make a joke about it.
feller.
Like, on this, the day of the Queen's passing. And, like, I've always felt like that one was a little dodgy. Like, it's not, like, quite bad. I don't know where Canuck stands, either. Like, rip Queenie. Like, I'm an American, so I don't have much reverence for, you know, English royals. For all of the obvious reasons. And the not so obvious reasons. But I did love a lot of, like, the little anecdotes about the Queen. And, yeah, F in the chat for Lizzie. But I also, like, by and large, am not all that invested or divested in it in any way. Like, eh. Oh, fuck, I hate this mission. So, a weird thing about me, I absolutely hate. Which, by the way, look for the scene, look for something out of place. Because there's something out of place here.
Hey, Mr. Marston. How you keeping, sir?
Just fine, thank you. And you?
Oh, very
Strongly
well, sir.
small R
Thank God
Republican.
my wife died. Unlucky
Like-
in love, lucky in cards. Tarzan,
Look-
champagne for everyone.
Keep playing, Mr.
I'm American,
Ricketts.
so my opinion
Oh, I'm
on
sorry, Herr Muller.
monarchs is
I'll
for the
keep playing
birds.
you in servitude for the rest of your life on Earth.
It's just
if
like,
that
I
makes
don't
you
get the
happy.
point.
Yes, I shall indeed, sir.
Well then, your
Something
deal.
I absolutely hate, something I cannot
Oh, Marston,
stand,
would you like to
is when a
join us?
video game
I
makes
don't
me
think so. I'm just gonna
play
have a drink.
Oh,
like
come
card
on,
games
sit down.
or
Sit
like
down.
gambling games.
then.
For whatever
Gentlemen.
reason, I can't stand it.
Na mach schon.
I'm not really a fan of, So, did anybody notice what was wrong with that scene that just happened? Or did anybody notice the weird thing in that scene? Landon Ricketts had a seat card on his leg. Skip help, we'll figure
Another
it out.
American. Now I
Right bumper and skip to my turn. So I suck at poker.
I fault.
Muller, we might have to send you off prospecting for more silver soon. That's me out. Looks like the table is turned.
I won. Huzzah. Yeah, a lot of people like Gwent, and I don't quite get it.
I call you.
Because I'm not really a card game guy.
Now isn't this
But-
civilized? Mexico,
Well, I have a pair of
Germany,
aces.
and America at one table. Not for me.
I'm bet 50.
We need a new deck.
Call.
Bet another 10.
No, thank you. Look at that. A
Ooh,
little beginner's luck.
But for whatever reason, I just can't stand when games make me play, like,
You
poker
fucking
or
cheat.
blackjack or anything like
Excuse
that.
me?
You
I don't
fucking
even
looked at
find
my
playing
fucking
poker or
cards, you
blackjack fun
fucking cheat.
in real life.
Now, Herr
I
Muller,
don't want to play it in a video
let's calm
game.
down. There must be some mistake.
There's no mistake. Your
I
Yankee
agree.
friend here is a fucking
Like, this mission
cheat.
makes you
Easy
do
there,
it.
Germany. Calm yourself down.
Oh yeah, you know
Well,
exactly
like,
what you did.
I've been 100%ing Red Dead
Yeah, I
2,
know
and I just
exactly what
finished
I
the
did,
last
friend,
couple
which is
gambler
nothing.
challenges,
Now, I'd prefer
which
if
is
we could
win
all play
3
a
games
friendly
of
game and no
dominoes
one
in a
get hurt.
row, and then
You
win 3
planted
games
this guy,
of
Ricketts.
poker in a,
Now,
or
why
3
would I
hands of
do
poker
that?
in a row.
I've already beaten you. Now calm down and let's finish the game.
I know how to play
No more
both
cards
games.
game.
Ease
Like, I have
up
a functional
there, friend.
enough knowledge of both games. You know, I've played dominoes in real life before. I find it fun enough.
There must be a name for this.
But
An impasse, sir. An impasse.
there must be a name for
We could
this.
all die here and now.
Alright, so I
I'm
don't
not
do
fighting
this
you,
often,
Ricketts, but the Yankee him I don't like.
He's done you no harm.
I'm gonna put a poll.
He's done me
in
no
chat
good
real
either.
fast.
Outside, winner takes the pot.
The winner will take what he wants. The other man will be in no position
Win the duel.
Sanchez will be my second.
As you wish, Germany. As you wish.
Alright. Quick 1 minute poll.
Walk with me, John. I want to make sure you.
Will
know how
I
this is
win
gonna work.
the duel?
A duel is all about timing. If you pull your gun too soon,
Mexican
you'll be
standoff
less
gift. The
accurate.
one that I posted
After
in the
you draw,
Discord?
pick your shots carefully, like I showed you.
So,
Once you've picked your marks, the rest,
I am
my
not great
friend,
at the
is
dueling
in the hands
mechanic.
of fate.
Randomly,
Come
I will
on,
be able to
Yankee.
successfully
I'm a
do
busy
it.
man.
but not often. Oh, nerd, the one I posted in the Discord. I didn't see the one you posted, I think.
Steady now, partner. Stay calm.
I'll look in a second.
Nobody steals from me, especially an American.
Let's see if I can do this, because I have little faith in me.
Oh, Muller.
I was trying to shoot his gun out of his hand.
Come on.
Clearly that
We've
didn't
earned
work
ourselves a
for
drink.
me.
I think Mr. Muller's buying.
You can see the franticness, though, in me, and I'm just like,
You, the man they call Marston, see? You like killing? Watch me.
the Clint Eastwood
Nice
one
friends
with
you
the
got here,
cat.
Mr. Ricketts.
Yes, I did think that was funny. I had to go back and look.
We fight now.
I actually love the edits of that, because there's a million of them
No,
around.
por favor.
Take out the stranger without killing the hostage. I guarantee nothing.
Ayúdame, alguien.
It is. And I love that movie, too, so I might be a little
No
biased.
puede ser.
How did I fail that? I'm not sure what happened there.
Careful, Marston. I know that girl.
Rip and pepper.
No me
I mean, I didn't hit the
esto.
hostage. I shot him. I think. I might have hit the hostage with the first one. I'd be lying if I said I exactly knew. Because I'm not good at this dueling mechanic.
No, por favor.
Nope.
I'm the only man.
Go through the legs like RoboCop. I love that scene. I'll post it in the Discord. Because I gotta look for it, because I don't quite remember where I found it. It was called Our RoboCop.
Ayúdame, alguien.
Where was each scene of RoboCop broken up to different directors, and each of them remade their own individual scene. And somebody turned that scene,
Oh, Dios mío.
that scene's like 5 minutes long now, of just. Okay, I legitimately am not sure what I'm doing wrong. Like, that one scene is just perfect, because it's just like a big action scene of just
I know
him
that girl.
shooting everybody.
No
in the
merezco
balls.
esto.
I got it this time. 4th time's a charm.
Oh, madre mía.
I mean, to be fair, like, that is, like,
No,
pretty
por
pragmatic. Okay, I killed the hostage that time. Hey! Thanks for the follow, Natmandu. Once again, I'm sorry if I'm butchering the name, but welcome in.
Better not miss, partner.
I am
Ayúdame,
ve-
alguien.
We did just hit it. I have nothing planned for that.
No puede ser.
Admittedly, I think I just threw it up to a number and meant to like deal with it and never got around to it. But you are our 70th follower.
Well, well, well.
Jesus.
How the turntables.
I can do this. Oh, I can't do this. Well, I shot her in the crotch. I shot her in the crotch in reverse. The RoboCop trick did not work, though.
No
And here's the part that
merezco
gets really
esto.
dodgy about this is, I now have to, in my head, invert everything and remember
madre
which side
mía.
draws and which side fires. Because one shoulder button will draw and the other will fire.
No,
So-
por favor.
That worked.
Holy shit, I did it.
Alguien.
We really aren't making any friends today. Find some cover.
Holy shit, I did it.
You and me, Marston.
John, I need you to help me a little. Stop looking at the sky.
Are you Oh, God. Don't stop shooting.
I was not prepared for this to go well.
Don't give up on me now. Kill these bastards.
Other
You're
one's
a
coming.
sorry
Nope.
bunch of
Was about to
wannabes.
cover I wanted to snap to. Oh no. Okay. Need to get my bearings. Just forward. Okay, I think I finally done enough of figuring out how to... My headphones are falling off. I shot somebody.
Don't leave yourself open.
I'm getting the hang of this.
I've had it. Well, partner, I think it's safe to say this poker game is over.
I have no idea how I successfully did any of that.
Well, I must say, you tourists certainly bring peace and prosperity to this land. Then again, I doubt Muller will be missed.
He wasn't much of a poker player.
Well, ultimately, that could have gone worse. As I'm like very tenderly walking so that I can get to where I'm going. I wonder if this would be easier or harder if I actually went into the menu and inverted the controls.
What can I
I mean,
say,
obviously that would be kind of against the spirit of this, but as a experiment, I may try that one day.
Hey, amigo, you want to make some money? Ven conmigo.
Guy, I'm not in the position to try to make no money right now. I'm just trying to walk somewhere.
I know this ain't very dignified of me.
Did I get him? Okay, Jean, loot the body, Jean. Obey me, Jean. Hey, go. You're welcome, ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am, I'm married.
Alright. My work here is done. Time to try to ride my horse like this. I mean, as long as I don't touch the camera, I seem to be doing alright.
Where you going?
I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm an American. I don't understand your language. Come on, horse. I'm gonna take this moment to readjust my headphones. Of course, out of all the problems I thought I would have in my life at the age of 30, figuring out how to wear a cowboy hat and headphones was not one of them. Okay, come on, we can do this. Windy road be damned. Oh no. Come on, nachos, we got this. Nope, that's the wrong way. Oh, thank God. Actually, I don't think y'all can actually hear that because I had to desktop, but the alarm went off. I can play normal again. Now then, back to go winning the Mexican Revolution. Because that is a thing in this game. Jean almost single-handedly wins the Mexican Revolution. Or a Mexican Revolution. I don't know if it's the Mexican Revolution.
Come on.
There's actually, they're never quite clear on it, and I don't understand the political structure of Mexico well enough. Especially Mexico in the early 1900s. I know, big surprise, not at the topic I'm well versed on. For how their government was broken up. I don't know if it's just when they say the president of Mexico, they mean the president of this region or the president of all of Mexico. 'Cause I've never been to Mexico. And again, I've never been to Canada either. Never traveled to another country.
Go.
I've been to Texas before. That's the closest to Mexico I've gotten. Is Central Texas.
Come on.
Why don't you join me?
Which I'm sure there's a lot of shit to see in Mexico that I would probably love. But hell if I know about it. Canada's been on the list a while. Especially like
Slow it up now.
well, I especially love like the wilderness, the cold, and nature. And y'all have plenty of that. I guess I was just walking like I own the goddamn place. Not to mention, y'all got Tim Hortons and poutine.
Eres llorón, maricón. Me das asco. Hablas lealtad,
Well, like,
pero eres
I come from a
transparente.
temperate region
Estarás
with a lot
apañando
of
cuando
forest.
mi cabeza está
It's kind of what
emperrado, ¿verdad?
like what I have on anyway. Like
Excelencia.
everybody
Los
thinks
hombres
of
y yo
New
estamos
Jersey as a
trabajando noche y
very
día,
like
por su honor.
full
Honor.
state,
¿Qué eres,
but
un muchacho?
like
Jovencito,
we
sin
have
vergüenza.
a very large
¿Qué
like
diablos, este cabrón?
forest. We have the Pine
That's
Barrens.
the
It's
memo
one of the
just to
biggest
keep ways.
like state
Man, I
parks or
spoke
something
to
like
you
that.
Frente a México.
Morton State Forest, I think,
Hello,
is its
sir.
actual name.
Hola,
Yeah.
gringo. So you are the bounty hunter,
Like
huh?
we have mountains,
Have
we
you found your
have
prey yet?
like we have a good amount
No,
of
sir.
landscape out here.
Perhaps
Hell,
you come
just
to
from
hunt
where
me,
I
huh?
physically
Your
am,
country
if you go
loves to make
15
trouble in
minutes in
mine.
any direction,
Perhaps, but it
like
isn't
you can
so.
find all like any
Perhaps
kind
I
of
should
like
tie you to a
place you want.
horse
You want to go to a
and
city?
let it
Philly's
drag you
right there.
around town.
You want to go
Or
to
let
farm?
the dogs fight you, huh? Then
I
see what you say.
New
I'd say the
Jersey's
same
great
thing.
location-wise. I will
here to
100%
bring two
agree with
men
you on
to
that. New
justice.
Jersey has a lot of
Nothing
other
more.
problems.
Your politics
Governmentally,
or
our state is broken
ideas
into
of
two
entertainment are not my concern.
regions, one that gets widely ignored and
not.
one that doesn't.
Pero son tuyos.
We're pretty much a
Sinceramente,
suburb
espero
of two
que me
large cities.
encontraste alguna compañía más
But like
interesante
New
que
Jersey,
esa
and
bruja
I will
que
say
me
also,
traíste anoche.
we have amazing
Let me
food.
ask you this, sir.
Like the food in New
Do you know
Jersey is
anything of the
awesome.
men I'm looking for?
Like our regional food
Escuela
is awesome.
from this province.
But like New Jersey tends to fall into the problem of either you're New York by way of New Jersey or you're Philadelphia by
Men
way
like
of New
that
Jersey.
are natural allies for Reyes.
And we border
My
Delaware.
people have lived
Nobody wants
and
to
worked
border
here for
Delaware.
100 years. We brought civilization.
But yeah, no, New Jersey has
These fucking monkeys.
the location is good
despise
though.
us.
I will
We
agree
brought
with you.
them God.
We have a lot of
They
beach.
turned their back on him. Now I fight to help them from
But
themselves.
no, I will agree though.
Save
Like
them from
New,
themselves. I see in their faces.
yeah, but
would
at what
kill me if
cost?
they could.
If I have to go to Delaware, the cost is
see
too
only
high
a
for the
tyrant.
tax-free thing to matter.
That is the way it is. These people need a ruler.
Well, sorry to hear
Because
that.
I try my
Sorry.
damnedest to
Why be
forget Delaware
sorry?
exists.
It is a way of mankind. A fight between two forces.
I don't know why I've, for
What
years,
Will be. But I know one thing, Senor Marston. Force. Force. Must be used.
I mean,
If
I'm
you're
all
to have
for
your own
cinephiles being in chat.
I'm sure.
Like,
Now, perhaps you can
yeah,
do me a favor
I've-
while I find these men.
bold of you to assume that
After
I
you
have ever
find
made the
men,
kind of money that
then
folds
I'll
and
help
not
in any way I
jingles.
You are in no position to negotiate. Now, por favor.
But yeah, no, I can see why people do
bunch
it.
of these idiots,
When I
man,
was younger,
fighting at Tesoro
my
Azul.
father, like,
You head
was a
there,
motorcycle
Then your
enthusiast.
support.
And he would ride every so often to Delaware to go buy cigarettes. Because they were cheaper. He'd go down like once a
¿Cuántas
week.
veces voy a
It's a nice
decirte,
motorcycle ride.
No ponga detrás de mí.
We go
¿Qué
down
eres,
by like a
cabrón?
carton or two,
No está mi
you know,
sombra.
every week or every
Vaya.
other week or so.
Follow me.
I feel like I get
We must
doing it.
hurry.
I hit the wrong button.
Come on.
Oh, right, smoke car super too, yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, if you're gonna buy pretty much anything, like it, and you're close enough, it is worth it to go to Delaware. Company de Santa.
Let's go.
But yeah, no, like, Delaware has some cool shit in it too. It's just, you know, there's a goth club or a goth bar that I used to go to in Delaware every so often when I used to work with a band.
My men left some time ago. We're already late.
They would
Come on.
play.
Let's see if you
They
can
would play
write.
there regularly called Bar 13, Asylum 13, something like that. But
Let's go.
we used to go down there for that fairly
Do
regularly.
you want me to slow down?
But New Jersey, we do have some nice landscaping.
You're being too kind on that horse.
I'm sorry, are we racing or because I can just blow past you?
Very good.
It's not a problem, Santa. But yeah, no, like not to mention, like, if you want to go to, like, see some other, like, cool shit, like, Pennsylvania's right there. New York State is right there. Like, I think it only takes, like, 2.5, 3 hours to ride the length of New Jersey, and, like, an hour, depending on traffic, to ride the width. So, like, it's not bad. But yeah, no, if I want to go see farmlands, it's like if I want to go hang out at farms, it's 20 minutes down the road.
So, I guess we ain't taking any prisoners then.
Traitors must be made to suffer. Shown that we will not tolerate a rebellion any longer.
Well, Canada's
They're animals.
fucking huge.
We will slaughter them
Fair.
accordingly.
Like,
So. Idiota, pero qué haces? ¿Por qué tardaste
yeah, go
tanto?
west to PA, east to the shore, south to the Pinelands, north or west to the city, keep going north to mountains. Yeah. Yeah, like, in all reality, everything is, like, reasonably close. Like, I'll put it this way, from where I am, when I go camping at, like, World's End or Ricketts Glen, it's only it's like a 3-hour trip.
Por aquí.
Okay, John, we're getting a little happy-footed there.
God damn it!
But yeah, no, everything's super close for the most part. Like, nothing is an unreasonable drive away. And to be fair, I would love to live somewhere a bit more rural if my lifestyle I yeet a little too hard. Why'd I say hard? Like, I combined hard and ha, and I ended up sounding like I'm from Boston. But yeah, for the most part, like, we have a little bit of everything here. But yeah, I thought there was another guy who got to pop out, but I guess not. Maybe I should, like, use cover.
No aguantamos a traidores.
I yeet too hard. Okay, John is getting a bit messed up. We're gonna climb this ladder and hope our health gets better. Oh, there were guys, like, right behind me. It's funny how all the license plate change from New York to PA once you get past LBI. Yeah, pretty much. I reckon you're from this region, because you're hitting a lot of local. But yeah, once you get lower banks, or not lower banks, why am I blanking on LBI? But yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, that tracks. Are you a suburb of Philadelphia or a suburb of New York, Philadelphia guy? There we go. Okay. Here's an inside baseball for you. Here's a real inside baseball reference for you. What is the sandwich made with a certain pork-based meat, egg, and cheese?
Crying in that house over there.
What do you call that?
Nobody takes
Because I guarantee we're gonna have different answers
Did all
about
this
this.
just to get women
I'm
for
pretty
a
sure we're gonna
living?
have different answers about it.
No, that's just a bonus. This village is riddled with rebels. Make
Uh-huh.
sure they don't have homes to come back to.
You
There are
brand
firewalls
loyalist
over there.
Northern.
Use them to burn down some of these houses.
I do. It's
What
pork
makes you
roll, egg, and
think I'd do
cheese.
that?
You want to find Javier Escuela, don't you? John, you're helping Mexico. Vámonos, muchachos. Buen trabajo.
That's always the litmus test of New Jersey. It's are you a pork roll person or are you a Taylor ham person?
You heard the captain.
So
The fire bottles are over there.
how do I explain Taylor ham to
Por aquí,
you?
imbécil.
Taylor ham and pork roll to you.
What are you waiting for? Burn it down.
Because Sylvan, lovely Sylvan here is from the Great White North. So these aren't necessarily referent, like he might not know. Yeah, kind of like Canadian bacon. Actually, yeah. I forget that Canadian bacon's a thing.
Fire!
You know, I'm doing the hero thing of throwing Molotovs into buildings in a small town. You know, hero shit. So, I can actually answer that. In America, we go by the freedom system. No. Our ham, we refer to ham as like,
Beautiful.
You really are
You know.
pathetic.
like a
You need to relax.
chunk of ham that
Come
you
back
put
to
through a
the
deli
villa.
slicer and
It's
either
time for
have
some of
the
the
ham
negros
real
before they
thinly
spoil.
sliced or like a spiral cut ham is what we call ham. Bacon is pork belly, which is like the fattier bit of the bottom pork. Literally the belly. So like it's all pretty much the same thing. Like you're not wrong by calling it bacon, but we have the pork belly as the part of the bacon with the fat on it. Our bacon's closer to what's the Italian bacon? Pancetta? But yeah. Like I get why the whole like call a thick slice of Canadian bacon. Pretty much. Like you ever have a ham steak? That's kind of what Americans think Canadian bacon is. I realize I'm now gonna hedge my bet and say Americans think. I hope this ain't my horse. No, I don't think this is my horse. I'm gonna take its skin though.
This is dirty.
But yeah, I don't think I've ever actually had Canadian bacon. Like I probably have, just not having it be called Canadian bacon. Yeah, spam's also not really incorrect either. Please call it all ham. But how do you differentiate when you have to, you know, holler at the supermarket person who doesn't make a living wage? Yeah, spam isn't too far off of what it is. I mean, it ain't like there's one glorious animal that all of these products come from. One glorious, tasty animal.
Drink it in, pal. That's how failure tastes.
Howdy, Zach Boo. There. I went a little extra with that. I didn't almost waterboard myself. You almost waterboarded yourself. How are you, Zach Boo? I thought you'd still be online. But yeah, oh, bucked my horse a little too hard. Good, got to the end, streamer dreams, so we ended early. Ah.
Let's go.
I was wondering, I was like, you usually go a little later than I do. Listen, I failed to stop the crime. What crime?
Come on.
And I failed to stop the crime. I always feel like that is such a sword of Damocles hanging over your head. You know? Because, like, you have that button where it's like, you could end the stream. You could be that person. But how was The Last of Us 2? That was what you were playing, if I remember correctly. Glad the stream went well. And actually, real quick, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to give a quick shout out to Zagboo. Because they are always awesome. It's a tasty little treat if people are in the
So
mood
what happened to that shirt I made you? What shirt? Nobody gave it to me. I think her dad gave it to us.
I see
dude.
you are cosplaying as well in
Could
this
have been
clip.
like, please, God.
Yeah, the thing about The
Look
Last
at
of
the
Us 2 is
way
I hear it's not bad. I just hear it's too long.
Link's bare chest is so bright out in the sunlight. Okay.
Oh, am I in this clip? Oh, I am in that clip.
Naruto's badass.
Very long, I won't say it. Yeah, like, to be fair, that is, like, the most common, legitimate criticism, because there's a lot of shitty criticisms around it. But I do hear that, like, a lot of, like, the big problem with most people have is, like, it is 1,000,000 hours long. And didn't need to be. Well, apparently the story, like, collapses in on itself a bunch. Like, you wind up doing things and then, like, having to, like, approach them from the other side. I'm purposely being a bit vague because I don't. But yeah, and that's understandable. Like, as I sit here and play 1,000,000-hour cowboy, like, there are a lot of games that are a bit too long to play. I actually I don't speak Spanish, so I have no idea what that dude asked me to do. So I'm just gonna start shooting at people and hope for the best.
You should play with guns, fellas!
Freeze, dog. Yeah, both are pretty good. Both are pretty good. I haven't this game long in 8 hours in a long time. I mean, I sometimes think that, like, a game can easily be too long. And this includes, I think for most people who aren't really bought into this game, I think this might be one of those. Like, it might just be a bit too much for most people. And I don't think that's an invalid criticism. I also feel like there was a trend for a while where every game needed to be I love me a good, like, 4-hour game, 5-hour game. Like there's a really well-built short hallway of the game. Oh, shot that horse. I usually only dedicate 15 hours to a game before it fizzles out. But if I stream, I usually am dedicated enough to see it through. Yeah, that horse got what it deserved. Fuck that horse. Am I, like, getting a reward or something for this? Like, what am I supposed to be doing here? I, once again, do not speak Spanish, so I don't know what that guy actually told me to do. feel you need to relax. Oh, that's okay. I'm burning more shit. John Marsden, arsonist. Oh shit, John, get out of the fire, John. Nothing is fucked here. Including myself. Well, can I actually set things on fire without having been set on fire myself? Like, I really should know what it feels like. And I always have to... What just splashed me? I'm very scared because John can't swim. Critical on ham versus Canadian bacon, I'm still confused. I mean... It's a pretty confusing thing. That's kind of understandable.
Excelente!
Excelente! John took the way of the pyromancer. John, what the fuck are you... I did not press forward, my dude. Run to the general for your reward. We're gonna put the fire bottles away before we hurt ourselves more. So, what was the article's like? What was the article's opinion on the difference between ham and Canadian bacon?
Gracias. You're a friend from Mexico. Here's a little money.
Sorry about the gross throat noise just then.
Now we must leave.
I am mildly congested. Nostalgia. Ooh. I got a weapon for that. I got a new repeater rifle.
Got him.
Fuck these birds. Alright. This new repeater seems A-okay. So the only thing I understood is that Canadian bacon is from the back of the pig and ham is not. Well, from my understanding, ham is like the hind leg and like ass.
Yeah.
From my understanding. Realistically, I would ask my buddy who's a chef. He would probably have a pretty good answer for me. But we're right here, so we're going to do another DeSantis mission. I love me some ham. Actually, I got some pork waiting for me. So, I got lucky this week. A couple boxes of pork tenderloin fell off the back of a truck. Back bacon is Canadian bacon. I live in Asia, so what they call Canadian bacon is basically on thick slice of ham. Oh, when you add the extra layer of, like, living in Asia and, like, having to deal with the differences in what they would call things, that has to make it so much more confusing. Oof. Although, to be fair, like, the intricacy of the average, like, food in most Asian countries is, like,
Mr. Mercer, ride with us.
way more
We've been
interesting.
betrayed.
What's happened?
There's no time. Ride
Like,
with
I've been,
us. Then we'll find the man you seek. Come.
They call hot dog sausages
There's a
and
convoy waiting for us. Come. We must hurry.
To be fair, hot dogs and sausages are two different things. Like, legitimately, they're two different things.
What's the hurry, DeSanta?
And proper sausages don't exist. Oh, no. So you can't go get, like, a good Italian sausage or, like...
We can rather establish a stronghold.
Oh, no.
The colonel
Like
has
a
given
good
me
pork
urgent orders.
sausage?
Which are?
To kill them all.
I should have guessed.
Oh, that's
Ride
rough.
with me. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Like, I've been really into the, into watching videos about, like, I think they're Korean lunchboxes. We've talked about food enough to make Sylvan go eat. Enjoy your food, Sylvan.
already has men there. We must get to him before
I've been watching a lot of videos about, like, Korean lunchboxes lately, and that shit's wild. Like, it's like a fried egg and rice, and, like, usually, like, some sort of either pork or, like spam kind of meat, bunch of vegetables. It looks delicious.
Aston, wake up. We're almost there.
Like I've been legit like considering trying to make one for myself.
Stay alert. Something doesn't feel
I
right.
suck at cooking rice. Like I can cook.
Ramos, hold them off. We're not.
They vaporize. Like I don't need a but like I've yet to meet any like Korean food I haven't.
Was he that deranged captain?
But also to be fair, like I'm going to like
Is he
restaurants.
leading this attack?
It might be different.
Spinoza does not lead anything.
You know.
I thought you was the same rank.
He is an angry dog we let out to run sometimes. That is all. I'm
Like I
in
will say,
charge
there
here.
probably is a difference between those.
Follow me. We will leave
But
the
Korea
wagon
looks like
here.
a beautiful place. I'd love to visit sometime. Like Korea looks like the kind of place that'd be real neat.
¿Dónde carajo están los otros que necesitamos? ¡Nos van a masacrar con estos pocos!
Very rich, lots of sauces, not a crazy amount of variety. That's understandable. I feel like that's fairly accurate. Like if I was to describe, I almost said vegan, Korean food, that's about what I would probably say. But I tend to also be a big fan of like very full-flavored, very rich food. Just as like a personal taste type deal. So.
Go, gringo! Get the sniper rifle!
I got a sniper rifle? Where the hell's a sniper rifle? Yes, please, give me. Now I've got a rolling. I do like how they made the, scope on the rolling block to look like an old scope, where it's not all that good. You know? Oh, now I hit that guy. I don't think this gun's accurate. It would be weird if it was like, yeah, this is set in 1911. Here's the Zeiss icon, you know, like lens.
¡No les dejen pasar!
I don't see anybody. Okay, I'm gonna aim towards where the fire is. I reckon that's where they are.
Every man fights, including you!
Now on to the next one!
¿Quién me cubre?
Again, it's not Red Dead 2. I don't have to recock the gun after I shoot. Where the fuck are you going, dude? Okay, I'm moving on. Getting into it.
You should have run
Melee
away.
weapon. I do. It still will always, like, be funny to me that the option for, like, run up to a guy and shoot him is Johns is literally, like, shoving his gun into the dude's stomach.
I thought we were friends! Shoot there! You're a sorry bunch of wannabes!
Oh, shit. Where did I get that? So I'm dead, again. Luckily, death doesn't matter too much in this. Dead. Big bold letters. But like, thankfully, death isn't like too like punishing in this. I might have to replay a part. This one had sent me back a little far for my liking. But like, it's not too bad. I'm not the biggest fan of sniper missions to begin with either. Like, I think they're fine. They can be all right if they're handled correctly. But like, particularly, and Jagbu, you'll know the one I'm talking about. The sniper mission in the first Last of Us. I've been thinking a lot about the Last of Us. Because it's been all over with like. You give out was a bad day. Okay, I need the red to leave my screen. Like, that sniper mission is awful. Oh yeah, nah, they're peppered all the way through. And I actually think that, like, it's on purpose. So I have a theory that, like, they purposely put the Wilhelm screen in this game because the Wilhelm screen used to show up in a ton of westerns from back in the day. Like, it was a standard sound effect that they used for all of this.
What have we got here?
So it makes sense for it to show up in, you know, a game that harkens back to all the old 70s and, you know, whatnot, cowboy movies. Yeah, you throw that in the game because it's kind of correct.
Don't mess with me!
Where are you? Ooh, you got me good.
Wait! Stay with the group! Por Dios!
But yeah, like, that part in The Last of Us, though, that sniper scene, I hate that scene. Like, I think that is unreasonably cruel and difficult, that part.
You take the snipers, we can hold up the rest! El destino nos espera!
Okay, that's not where I'm pointing to. Like, I do, though. I particularly did not like that part in The Last of Us. For instance, I also think it's one of those things where it's like there's no real win, like, thing. Like, you just kind of have to deal with it. Because if you remember the outcome of that, and I'm sure you do, speaking deliberately to not spoil things, but I don't know if everybody listening has played it before. Well, I guess it has been out since 2013.
You're going to Inferno, my friend!
It is slightly newer than this game. Because that's the thing with The Last of Us, it was a PS3 game. Which, once again, like, they have the gall to charge $70 for. Same thing with Grand Theft Auto 6 or 5 too. The one though was originally a PS3 game. Like, that's the version of it I owned. It was like one of the last PS3 games, but it was still a PS3. It was yeah, the remaster came out like 2 years later, I think, like a year later maybe, from the original. But yeah, no, it was originally a PS3 game. Just like, did John just slide across the ground? Just like Grand Theft Auto 3, or 5 rather. Grand Theft Auto 5 was a PS3 game that just keeps coming out. Which I don't mind a ton, but like, I don't want to pay a premium for the same game over and over again. That came out like a decade ago. Like, and I'm one of those people, I will buy the same game over and over again. I got no gun.
You wanted it this way, fellas.
Especially if it's a good game. Okay, I guess we picked that one down, not the one we were.
Cover me!
But yeah, like, I'm guilty of buying the same game over and over. Those old games like where like, yeah, I buy it every so often when it's really done with it. Or if I want to play it. Like, I think I have 4 different versions of Resident Evil 1 Remake. Because I had it on GameCube, I've had it on PC, PlayStation 3, the Switch. I'm missing one. But yeah, John Mark kills pretty much the entire, population of Mexico.
La victoria es nuestra, soldado. Ustedes son todos héroes.
Oh, I didn't blow up the TNT. Like, I don't mind buying the same game over and over again. Especially if they do something to it.
Amigo, ¿qué
I
pasa?
mind when they upcharge for it.
Killer like you, these
You know?
fine women in one.
Like, I'm all for buying The Last of Us again for PC. And I'm going to buy
I
it when it comes out on
information,
PC.
DeSanta.
That's the thing that's going to happen. I know I am.
My man and I will finish our business here and we can talk back at
But I'm not thrilled
Next
about paying
time I see you,
$70.
I need some answers, Captain.
Go get drunk, go get a woman! Enjoy life! It's a beautiful struggle!
Yeah, no. Like, Last of Us for PS3. That's the version I own. I have to figure out a better solution. So all of my video games are just piled right next to me. Like, I just have a leaning tower of games. I gotta, like, put a shelf up or something. I gotta find some free wall to put a shelf up in. Me at myself. Go enjoy life. It's a beautiful struggle. Shame. A fancy leaning tower of games. Yeah, and I just... Normally I'm better about this. I normally would be on a shelf. But the shelf that I have in my room currently is filled with camera equipment. Like, I have a... It's all cameras. So, like... The commander... Will become wanted if they tell. Is that a crime?
¡No! Las hermanas es un desastre.
Oh shit. How do I... Even the dogs are there. Jesus Christ, that went pear-shaped. What happened here? But yeah, normally they'd be on the shelf over here, but like it's filled with like camera equipment and books. I don't know, that's one of those things like I gotta like spend a day and just kind of take care of. Some vacant property, poppycock. Let's go deliver this mysterious package. Let's go! Yeah, that went pear-shaped real quick. I should have just smashed B when it popped up to pay the witness. I thought about murdering him, but that didn't seem very cool to me. Now I'm kind of regretting that I didn't. But yeah, like... That is something, like, I gotta, like, put on the books and actually, like, sit down and figure out one day. There's like, I don't have many physical games. Because I stopped buying physical games at a point. But I have enough to make it inconvenient to have them just on the floor in a stack. But there's also this like weird dead space between my desk and my 3D printer. That I don't, it's too big to like not put anything there, but too small to put anything of like importance there. I get liking them. So, me specifically, about 10, no, more than that now. Probably about 15 years ago, I was in my apartment, and there was these 2 bookshelves that I had in my room that were built into the wall. Like, they were metal shelves that were just kind of like fastened to the wall. They were there when I moved in. They were still there when I moved out. Oh, he's downstairs. Damn it. I'm doing this by vibration in the controller, by the way. Minus 100 because I'm robbing this safe. Which I thought there was only one place in the whole game where you do this. Apparently there's 2. But by the way, how good at safe cracking is John Marsden, because he did that shit with gloves on. Dude, where are you? And why is there a safe in this butcher shop? Why is there just a slaughterhouse? I have so many questions. John, go through the fucking door, my dude. Okay, apparently
Are you the
he's out
foreman,
back.
mister? I got a package for you from a Mr. Tollitz.
Oh, thank
But
you
yeah,
so
like,
much, my friend. What was
and
the
these
delay?
2 big bookshelves.
Trouble over in Nasalita.
And
Army or
the
rebels?
room had about 12-foot ceilings, so these things had to be every
Politics,
bit
my
10
friend,
feet
is for
tall.
fools. Which is
And
why
all
we
them
see
was
so
just
much of it
records
down
and
here.
comics and
Land of Mora.
CDs and games and DVDs.
It's
and
in the way of real work.
because I love me some
You say
knickknacks.
Here's the money from Mr. Dollitz.
And I'm standing there one
I'll
day,
get
and these
this
2
to
things are
work right
full.
away.
That's
and I
quite
have
a sum.
stack of
Must
new
be valuable
comics.
stuff.
You have no idea.
Or like a book or something. I forget
No
exactly.
idea. If you would have
I'm
known,
looking
you
at
would
the
have
shelf.
kept it
like,
all
where
yourself.
am I gonna put this? That day, I went out and bought a Kindle. Oh shit! But like ever since then, I've been kind of iffy on buying physical media because I don't have the room for physical media. And I've tried to like pare down as much of my physical media as I could. But in the same vein, I kind of think it's a good idea to keep buying physical things. Because, like, these companies have no interest in making them easily, like, findable. Like, Rockstar doesn't give a shit if your physical copy works after you've bought it. Or, like, preserving in the future. Look at deliberately what's going on right now with HBO and taking all of the animation down so they don't have to pay royalties. Like, they're just not even acknowledging that those are cartoons that they ever made. So, like, there's a good argument to be made about, like, owning a thing. That being said, I do not have the physical room to keep owning things. I actually got indignant the last time I read a physical book. I got a little angry about it. Because I've been reading for so long on, like, my Kindle. Where I'm, like, used to, you know, oh, the words are the right size for me to be able to see without my eyes straining too much. And, oh, if I'm in the dark at work, I can still read because the pages are backlit.
Come on.
I read Dr. Sleep. And my brother had because I was going through, like, a Stephen King kick. And my brother had Dr. Sleep, and I had just finished The Shining, so he was like, oh, just borrow my copy and read it, rather than download it. Okay, yeah, that's easier, saved me a couple bucks. And, welcome back, Sylvan, how was your food? And I remember sitting there at work, reading this book, and I'm like, why are the words so small? Why are the pages so dark? Why is it so heavy? Like, and I realized I'd been spoiled by my Kindle so much. And all you bibliophiles can, you know, you can love the smell of a book all you want. Like, there gets to be a point where there's an impracticality of it. The Kindle is spoiling me. It also doesn't help that I have a Kindle with about a 3,000 library, or a 3,000 book library. For accessibility, I believe e-readers are kind of the best. I don't read, but the fact of reading a book that's more physical is very nice. I would never tell somebody they're wrong for having a preference of the two. I could just put my Kindle in an emptied out book. They make those. I mean, are you asking for a reason? Oh yeah, we'll take your challenge.
I like watching a man eat his work. That's better. Looks like I
Hey, I won $30. Yeah, like, I'm not a minimalist in any way. But like I actually think I'm closer to a maximalist. Yes, ye very haw. But I don't, there are certain things where it's like, I'm also hard on books. Like, I'm one of those people where, like, my books get destroyed the more I read them.
Wonder what happened here.
Yeah, I kind of fall into the same. I'm not a minimalist or a maximalist. I'm very utilitarian though in my things. Like, I'm one of those people where it's like, well, I can make this work. Like, I can very much like adapt to I can very much adapt things rather than needing to go get something specific. But like, I don't miss reading physical books though, because like, I don't have the greatest eyes, and like,
let's go.
It's kind of hard to like throw a book in a backpack and go to work with it. My Kindle's in my backpack, like it's ready to go. And I also don't have to go to a bookstore and like deal with weird book people. Their weird beady eyes and grubby little hands. Kidding, I love book people. But like, hold on a sec. So this is like this one's in worse shape, and of course it's a repair manual. But like, this is the standard kind of like way I treat my books. Like, they're in kind of a rough shape. This is the Ford Pickup and Bronco 1980 through 96 tear down and rebuild book. But like, but yeah, no, like I'm hard on books. I destroy books. I don't destroy a Kindle. My Kindle's in fine shape. As I yeeted across the room. To be fair, that was just a book on the top of the pile. It could have been that. It could have been House of Leaves. It could have been a book about like Lovecraftian cocktails, or Captain America. Like any of those were an option. Because the books I have on my shelf right now are kind of weird. There are also comic books up there. I have some New 52 Green Lantern I wanted to read through. Oh, that's the wrong button. And that book specifically I had. Hey, Zuzdred, how's it going?
Hey, amigo, you want to make some money? Ven conmigo.
Get away from me. How's it going today, Zuzdred? How are you?
Hey, come on.
I'm terrorizing this small Mexican town, apparently. But how you been? I've seen you've been playing that Mortuary Assistant game. Which, once again, let's give a quick shout out to Just Dread as well. Because they're always a blast. How's the job been going, by the way?
Watch your profanity.
Oh, the quarry. I can't look at this. Because I still want to play it reasonably unspoiled. Hold on, did they really clip you, like, getting up and leaving? Oh, it's a rage quit.
You know, I'm a little angry.
That's even better. Oh, shit. But, as always, it's great to have you.
Mr. Tollitz, I've got your money.
Been some long hours, but glad
Thank you,
I made it.
Thank you.
I did also quit my job because it was summer job. Okay.
Trusted. A fine fellow, sir.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fellow
Like,
indeed. Unlikely
but
to run
hopefully,
over and report me to the authorities. What?
Hopefully things have been going well for you.
Well,
It's a 9-hour stream, about 15 minutes before the end.
We answer. Building a country's hard, sir. It's hard. Our opium's nasty.
I mean, that's kind of the problem with like a lot of those.
Necessary.
Opium? Who
What do you
made
mean you
it?
didn't even sneak a taste of that pack?
I want to say Quantic Dream, and I know I'm wrong. Supermassive
Are you
Games.
mad, sir? That's fine stuff.
Oh, yeah. If you can't do
Straight
quick
from
time events, that's even
Bongo
worse.
Land, somewhere.
But with those games, you can get like all the way to the end, and then everybody just dies, and you're like,
Are you
I don't even know
Morris
what I fucked
or
up
just
here.
a fool?
Both, I guess.
We provide a much-needed service.
Those games
to the
are definitely made,
railroad
though, to be
workers.
played like 50 times.
Help ease the pain
And who has time for that?
loneliness. Them beings are far away from home and all that. But there's nothing wrong with this stuff. Smoked it myself for years.
Yeah, I'm keeping your money. Wait, can I get him to do a little prance run again? I also had a challenge for everyone who died at... Ooh. Alright. So, I had a summer where I was very into those bean boozled beans. And...
Hey, gringo.
I actually
Mr. Ricketts,
wound up
come on
enjoying
in. Sit down and
some
have
of the
yourself
bad
a drink.
ones more than the good flavor.
Sure.
So I don't like coconut. So the white one,
Say,
when it was baby
any word
wipe,
of
I was like,
Javier
oh,
Escuela?
delicious baby wipe, yes.
No.
The green one where it was
Yeah.
like either grass
Say,
or
why are you after him anyway?
or whatever the other
We're
one
old
is.
friends.
So it's like either one of those is fine.
It was
It
kinda
was like grass or
educated,
lime.
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, both of those are fine.
So what is this, some kind of high school reunion
Toothpaste
sort of
and
thing?
blueberry. I'm like, yeah, I like both of those.
Something like that.
Then some of those were like a war crime in my
Well, you
mouth.
killed people. You lived the life.
That I have.
And I tried to stop. I mean, I don't know. I tried to go
I never
straight.
had a summer
I did.
job. Well, I had
I
one.
left the
My
gang
first job
after
was
the gang
technically a
left me.
summer job, but I've never had like a
Left me
real
to
summer
die
job.
after I'd been shot.
I've always worked like full-time jobs.
They'd all gone crazy anyhow. Our old leader,
Like full-time
fella
all
you probably
year
heard
long
of.
jobs.
Anyway, he
Like
more
through
or
high
less
school, I
lost his
managed a
mind,
gas
went and shot a
station.
bunch of people unfair like. I got shot in a robbery.
My first job was
They
actually a
left me,
school
I
janitor
left them.
for my elementary school. They used to hire the like freshmen. They used to hire 1 or 2 or 3 of us
Already
to
had me a
be
woman.
janitors over the summer.
Got me a farm. Then I got me more trouble.
Sure.
Been sent to track down the men I used to run with. Track them, kill them.
Well, if you don't, someone else will. There's no escape.
Yeah, I understand
Look
that.
at me. I spent
Like,
25 years killing.
for people who like go to school.
Look at me now.
Oh, I've
Sitting around here
been
like
a
some
blue collar
low-rent
working
would-be
stiff my whole
messiah.
life. Like since I was like
We're
15.
relics. Come on, have yourself another drink.
Like my first job I was 14, the janitor
Sounds like a
job.
plan.
At 15 after that ended, I
Mr.
wanted to
Ricketts,
have some pocket
Mr.
cash.
Ricketts,
So I
thank the Lord
walked
I have
around
found you.
one
And you,
afternoon
Mr. Marston.
to a bunch of local businesses looking for a job.
I'm well, sir.
One of them was
But
the
Allende
gas
is
station. I
sending more
proceeded to
men
work
to the
there for
death.
like 10
Prisoners
years.
who have not been tried.
Less than 10, I'm
A prominent
exaggerating.
writer Castilla and a local official whose only crime was not putting the small holders on the street
mean,
when they were late with taxes.
I don't know how I did it because I
Amazing
had
government
a
officials.
job.
For once, I agree with
I did
Allende.
after school
Some men
activities. I
need
took
to be
music
killed.
lessons.
Ricketts.
I went to school.
I
Like
was just joking.
I played football
Where
for
are
some
they?
of it. Like
Out near Escalera.
it was like a surprising
Hang up
amount
our
of like
self-pity and go
time.
shoot ourselves
I have
some
no idea
bad
how I
guys.
survived it, and so had friends and like a social life. Whereas now I'm like, oh, I had to go to work today.
Both of you.
I will be passed away for the next 3 days. I need sleep.
All right, here we go again.
Like, that's the thing though. Like, in the same vein though,
Sorry, I ain't that kind of feller no more.
I would never tell
No rush.
somebody like,
I'm sure they'll hold
oh,
the
that's all you
executions
do.
till we get
No,
there.
we all have different amounts of like spoons to like.
Easy
use.
now.
Louisa was
I
pretty
totally
shaken
get
up.
that.
She's angry. This war is getting dirtier by the day. People are being executed for just having
I don't
an
know how
opinion.
I did it.
Linde seems to have more enemies by the day.
Perhaps you would
Now
know.
today, someone
Rumor
was like,
has it
"Are you
you've been
free
making all kinds
this
of
day
new
to hang out?" And
friends.
I'm like,
I don't pay
"That's a
much
lot of
attention to
energy."
rumors.
Just be careful, John. Keep jumping from one side of the fence to the other. You might
It's
just
crazy
get
because I did
impaled
the
on it.
summer job
I
in the
have to
classroom.
find these
summer
two
hours,
men. With
timed out every
respect,
day. Yeah,
how I do it is no
and
concern of
valid.
yours.
Like
Choose
both
your
of
tone
those
wisely,
extremely
partner.
valid.
Remember who you're talking to.
How could I ever forget?
And who are you, John Marston? Apart from a rat feeding every other hand he can
Like,
find,
for me, it's
my name
like,
means
oh,
something. All you've done is kill a few
my
peasants,
friends wanna
and
see
the only
me on
real
one of
outlaw
the
you've
2
taken
days
on
off I
dropped you
have.
like a bad habit.
Two
Now,
different friends
I'd
wanted
politely
me to
ask
do
you to
things
watch
on
your
2
tone,
different
Rick.
days.
All I'm
just happened
saying
to be
is,
next to each
maybe
other.
there's a reason
Oh,
why
hell
people
no.
around here don't want to talk.
I barely have the
You
energy
must
to
miss
go
your
to work
family.
most days.
It's the only thing that keeps me going.
You know,
I
you
feel
remind me
mostly
a
of
lot
my
of
spite
myself.
at this point.
How I used to be, stubborn and angry.
You ain't changed all that
Like
much.
spite now.
I always thought I'd lived in charm.
So like I totally
You
get
see
it when
that?
somebody's like,
Prison wagons. That must be them.
yeah, no, I don't have the energy.
Come on. See if you can take control of that first wagon.
If I take control, you mean murder everybody. I got this.
You ain't gonna kill any more innocent people now.
Come on.
Come on.
Okay, they murdered me. Not gonna lie, they murdered me pretty good. I mean, that's
Drink it in, pal. That's how failure tastes.
He bends, he stretches, even ties and knots, but always returns to his original shape.
Thank you. Oh, my back. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but my back just popped like it was a balloon. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. I appreciate it.
Look, it's an
Yeah, I
army
was,
convoy. I think I see the prisoners in those wagons. This is our
I was
chance.
telling somebody the
See
other
if you
day,
can
like,
take control of that first wagon.
how it's weird how, as an adult, I have absolutely no energy anymore. Like, pretty sure I just shot a horse in the ass. That horse knows what it is. What part is? I like horses.
What are you waiting for? Head for Ramita Via Bridge. We'll take them over the border.
I'm usually sleeping, but I'm trying to edit some YouTube videos, even though I have to be up at 7. Hey, that's an understandable struggle. Hopefully your editing goes well, though. And once again, as always, like, no pressure to, like, chat or anything. Like, if you got stuff you gotta do or anything like that, like, lurking is love. I appreciate it all. You know? So, like, feel free to, like, you know, take care of what you gotta take care of. I hate driving these carriages. But I have been thinking a lot about that lately, how as an adult I have very little energy and bandwidth. It seems to be shrinking as it goes. Like, I don't know if it's just like COVID, and I'd rather watch it before we get over. Okay.
Not part of the border now.
Like I said, I know how these things get where you like sometimes you feel pressure to like chat.
Wide up!
I'm stuck. I gotta go cook. I lost out on a little bit of chat. And the Queen died, so very bummer day. Yeah, we were talking about a minute ago. Like, as an American, I'm not super invested in that. I am gonna miss a lot of the antics of the Queen. I gotta go cook some food, but great stream. Catch you next time. Hey, thanks for coming in, and I appreciate you hanging out. Like, as Zagboo used it, like, salute to you. Like, thank you for hanging out. It was nice talking to you. Hopefully I get to see you soon. Have a good night. Enjoy your food. It says there's a dude. But I think dude is in the river. Oh, dude on a boat. The Queen just seemed like she did what she wanted. Badass. Can you raise this mic? I think the stretch moved it away. Sure. Is this better? Because I'm still reading like the top of yellow when I speak, so volume-wise it didn't look like it changed at all. But I can lift up a little bit, get a little closer to my mouth. I've been experimenting with changing a couple settings lately, so as always, let me know if there's something audio-wise wrong. I can
will
adjust
handle
on
it
the
from
fly.
here. I know you got other matters to attend.
Especially with this. This is on my Xbox.
It's been nice
so
riding with you,
I can
Mr.
touch all the
Ricketts.
things I want on my computer, and it doesn't matter.
You too. You took me back to another time.
Because that's the
Talk to
downside
Louisa.
when I
She'll help you, and she's well
when I
connected
stream
in that other
games
land.
on PC.
I hope you
if
find
I
what
click
you're
out of the
looking for,
window to
Marston.
screw with something on OBS,
You know what I'm looking for.
it's a mess. Bit quiet during the fight. Okay.
If you say so, Marston.
Glad that's
If you
better. Like
say
I said,
so.
I can always, I can always lift or, lower. I need to get moving and grooving on making an actual PC. I mean, if you're gonna do it, now is a pretty good time. NVIDIA is about to announce their 40 series cards. Oh, we're back in New Austin. What say we go see how California's doing? Nope. I tried to do it like I do it in Red Dead 2. And don't work it like that. But yeah, NVIDIA cards they're about to announce the 40 series. So all of their cards have been dropping in price pretty steadily. So like 100% recommend like looking into graphics cards right now. I know I gotta look into trying to find one for my second PC. Took almost all of it, and then I used the rest on airsoft gear. I mean, understandable. But yeah, like, even the card I use, I got for like 150 used. So like, there are decent cards out there in the used market as well. That might be a route you want to take if you're looking to, you know, save a couple extra bucks.
Come on now.
And as long as you, even if you get a mining card, like, usually you're losing at most 10% of, like, performance. So it's really not even that much. Okay, John, why are we running?
Sam.
Know the money,
Sam
but
Odessa.
what do you think I should
Still out
upgrade
here?
this
How's it going?
1072?
Hey, Mr. Mr. Manchin.
You're using it as an external GPU, and I'm sure there are
Manchin.
restrictions that you
Kinda
have
like
to take into account with that.
You all right out
But
here?
I would say going a
Yeah.
generation higher if you don't want to break the bank
Getting too
would
much
be your
closer to
safest bet.
California.
Yeah,
Going
I
like
thought
a
the coach
2060
wasn't so much
Super
my
or
liking.
something,
It was
or
a
a
bit
2080.
slow, a little bit predictable. That's mundane,
Or if you
but-
want to go
but these-
AMD.
These cacti are quite
like I used a 5500 and really like it.
I hope they are.
But they have like the
Hey, listen.
like
you
that
find
range of
yourself a
cards
horse
are all
if you're gonna head
reasonably
west.
priced and
A horse
great
is,
for
is,
like
a, is
1080
a very noble
gaming
creature. Did you ever
at,
hear
like,
the
good
tale of the
settings.
horse who could, could do sums better than any school child?
I think I missed that one.
Graphic cards I always find a
trusty
little
steed like that,
confusing.
take me to the
I might
to the
not be the
shining
best person to ask.
sea.
But like,
Sam,
if you're
listen.
worried about cash, I don't
California's
think
in
used
the
is the
west.
worst way to go, especially
Just
for
follow the
graphics
setting
cards.
sun. It
Like,
ain't that
look for one that
complicated.
wasn't used for mining. If you get an older card,
You take care of yourself.
and like do a little bit of due diligence on the price to performance kind of thing, and you can usually
You sure you got better things to do with your time than fussing over me?
That's it. Lie down.
lie down. I want to take its skin now. I need to take its skin.
This is dirty.
But yeah, no, like, cause I've been thinking lately, like, I want to get, cause I actually have a new motherboard in my closet. How do I connect my Amazon to Twitch? I am not sure. I think you have to go through, there should be a button on the Twitch, like, drop-down thing, but I'm not sure. I did it long enough ago where I don't remember doing it, tell you the truth. Well, let's go do a Louisa mission.
Come on.
Hey! Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the Prime sub. I hope you look through our emotes. We have some fun ones that I've made that are all my stupid face.
Come on.
But thank you for the Prime sub. I really appreciate it.
Let's go.
I mean, to be fair, the lurk emote, or the raid emote, is the closest I have to a cowboy one right now. I also have a plan. I gotta take the photos for it. I haven't gotten around to that lately. But one of the next ones is going to be an ooh-woo emote. So, you know, be prepared for that discussion. Oh, I did save her. Good.
My pleasure, man.
Yeah, I gotta do a cowboy emote and a I gotta do a cowboy emote, and I like the idea of the ooh woo or the Ralph ooh woo emote. Both of those are things I gotta get on. But to be fair though, like who needs a Ralph emote when you have Ralph in cosplay as a cowboy? I also decided, and it'll probably be a picture in the Discord. I'm gonna go next time I get a chance to play Red Dead 2, because once again, it ain't really working on the Stream Deck right now, or the Steam Deck right now. It says there's another body around. I want to see if I can make this outfit in Red Dead 2. Itchy forehead. How long have we been going? Alright, I think we got one more mission in us. We'll go see what Louisa wants. I haven't really been looking at new games lately. I've been so wrapped up in things I'm already playing that I haven't really like paid attention to what's coming out. I am looking forward to a DLC in October. The Winters DLC comes out in October for Resident Evil 8. Kind of looking forward to that. I reckon you are as well, Jagboo. I am wondering though, like how that's, whether or not I'm going to stream that right away, because I don't want to break the, like how I'm doing the Resident Evil games in order. Although, there is an actual like single player campaign DLC for that, right? Like if I'm not mistaken, it's not just the Lady D in Mercenaries mode. Where's my horse and where am I? Okay, I'm still pretty close. Genuinely do not. Fuck the order. Oh, like, who's the order? And why are we fucking them? Yeah, and realistically, I could just kind of hop around and do that. I realize that I am in charge of programming for this. Like, I decide when something gets played, but... I might play it when it comes out. At the very least, I might do like a casual Sunday of it. Like a first play.
Forgive my English.
It's easy to forget, right?
Great and terrible things. The
Playing
revolution
Mortuaries is pretty fun. Yeah, I lurked on you one day while I was getting ready for work.
With Abraham Reyes, anything is possible.
That game looks interesting.
Where's your family going?
That one looks
My
real
brother
interesting.
are headed to the hills.
And,
my sister has
and very
to flee.
spoopy.
The army have an unfortunate way of treating women.
And you?
Oh, fuck this
Don't worry
mission.
about
I
me,
just
Mr.
realized what
Marston.
this mission is.
I'm living in
oh,
history.
No.
I'm not afraid to
We'll
die.
see why I'm angry in a minute.
Your nobility's
It's
almost
scary
as affecting
AF.
as your naivety.
Very bad at banishing
I would rather be
demons.
dead than a cynic like
I mean,
you, Mr. Marston.
shame. I have enough trouble with my own
I know
demons.
you're not really like that. You
I don't
saved
need
me.
external ones.
Luisa, ¿quién va a salvar a Miranda? Tenemos que llevar al puerto. Su barco sale al anochecer.
But yeah,
No
like,
queda tiempo.
that one looks good. I've been wanting to pick
Can I
that
ask
up
one
and
more
like
favor
play it
of
a
you?
little bit.
Can you
Because
take
it
my
does
sister
look
to the
real
docks?
good.
We are sending her to work for a kind man in the Yucatan. She's too young for revolution.
I actually
Anything I can do to
got to
help out?
plan a bunch of horror
leaves at
games
sundown.
for October. Because spooky season is upon us. Had a bit demon by banister from my life. Oof.
My brother has given us his stagecoach. They are good horses.
Great. Guess what, guys? It's a timed what the horse is doing. Sure.
Hussar! I will show you the way!
So, I watched years ago another Let's Play of this game. And, they pointed out that, oh god damn it, I had this handled, Louisa.
Papeles. Este camino está prohibido.
For her pleasure.
What do they want now? Act
And,
normal. It's nothing to worry about.
they pointed something out. Look at the back of the wagon in this mission. There's a very specific thing.
How can they do this?
You know, I tried to handle this like this the first time around. But no, you had to stop me for a cutscene.
Is that an army checkpoint? What is that wagon doing? Go left.
You notice there's some swinging boards there. And all I can think is this, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, pardon me.
Hurry! Hurry!
Nope.
No, what do I do?
It's like the Western Frontier version of Truck Nuts. I butchered that all the way through. But this is a timed mission where I have to drive a goddamn wagon. She said left. I mean, she says a lot of things. Get on the wagon, John. We only have but so much time. Apparently, like, something, these gourds go bad or something. They look like they look like truck nuts. Somebody pointed that out to me once, and I can't unsee it. And I have to share it all with you now. Now you all have to see it. Right, these three guys have to die again.
Este camino está prohibido.
What do they want now? Act normal. It's nothing to worry about.
I mean,
Te conozco. Eres un pinche rebelde.
there was literally a scene like involving horse dick in the last stream.
Go! Go! They will kill us!
John, can you pull out a gun or something? Like, please? My dude? I was hitting buttons and nothing was happening. But my problem is murder around it's not being attached. It's attached, it's only leaf spring. I think it's really interesting how those are built. It's the same kind of suspension that's on a like pickup truck. It's just put like long ways across the wagon.
The army is everywhere looking for rebels. We need to avoid any checkpoints.
See the springs on there. The springs connect the wagon to the axle. Your horses will follow the road when aiming. The fuck they will.
Head right! No!
Really? They'll follow the road game. This is them following the road, huh? Because now we're in a fucking gorge. I guess this is a shortcut. The horses, in fact, did not follow the road.
You have to lose them, senor. We must not reveal the location of the boat.
Why is the entire Mexican army trying to kill you, Louisa? What did you do?
Por el amor de Dios!
The gorge actually worked out in my favor. Nope, go the other way. Thank you for the clip, Jack. It's like the office scene of Michael following the GPS. You're not wrong. I can see where you're getting at with that, and you're not wrong.
We're right.
Oh Lord, I only have half of a watch left to get there. You know I said driving wagons suck? I feel that more right now. I feel that in my bones.
Don't let them stop us now. We are nearly there.
Louisa, what has stopped us yet? I've driven through or over most things at this point. Have the weest little bit of faith. This doesn't feel like a road.
Over there! They are still here!
Good, I'm done this godforsaken mission.
We made it in time! Thank you for everything.
I mean, kinda.
Will I see you when
Like,
I return?
Not likely.
They're
I ain't planning on
revolutionary.
staying very long.
She's a revolutionary, and
some
they're
other
attacking her
life, then.
family, and
Maybe.
she's getting her
We should get
family
going.
across so that they're
Travel
safe.
safely.
She's like a true believer too, like revolutionary. Unlike a character we'll meet probably next time. Fuck this wagon. Oh, we're right by our little shack here. Hold on, because I wanna see something. All right. Fundraiser feature didn't do very much. I've heard it's bugged. I remember reading something about saying it was bugged, so like it might not work, like outright. But I'm not sure. I didn't get a chance to like read up on it yet. Although apparently, why'd the music get like that all of a sudden? Apparently they're doing away with hosting come early October. Apparently that's a thing they're getting rid of. Ah, yes. My single horse powered horse. Where are we? Alright, we're going to get ourselves to Escalera. And I think that'll about do it for tonight. It'd be nice to be able to have the fundraising feature work. Yeah, so do I, but I wonder if it only affects like active hosting, or like does it affect hosting and raiding? Because you can't raid without hosting. Like that's part of raiding. I wonder if it'll affect auto hosting. Because like I have people I have cool people set up as auto host, like where it'll automatically play their streams. But yeah, no, apparently, yeah, I like auto host because it's like, if somebody happens to like stumble across my page, it directs a little bit of traffic to somebody else who I think is worth having traffic, you know? But like, apparently they're getting rid of that, I heard. I have to look more into it. I'm a very old man, and I don't fully understand this Twitch. And their million currencies.
Come on. Come on.
I miss horse drifting. So, in Red Dead 2, when you get to level 3 horse bonding, you can drift your horse. As in, like, full tilt, like, hit the thing and the horse will skid around a corner like it's in a Vin Diesel movie. And I miss it so bad in this first game. Where the hell's the hitching post? Oh, there it is. But yeah, apparently they're removing hosting, so keep your eyes open on that one. Can I help you, officer? I don't know. But let's grab some ammo. I think that we're going to see a lot of DC stuff leave DC. Realistically, I think that Discovery has no interest in making the kind of content Warner Brothers was making. And I think that they're only going to put out things that are more guaranteed to make money. So you're not going to see like the fun animated shows. Like, I was really excited for Harley Quinn Season 3. And I don't think we're getting that. Battle Royale horse drifting game. Sylvan, that's just word salad. I'll be interested to see, but I also know, like, Warner Brothers right now only has money to release 2 movies this year. Like, apparently that's what they're saying. But, like, they're also, like, pulling stuff off of streaming services to not pay royalties, deleting stuff from YouTube. So they might split DC off Discovery and Warner Brothers and basically have it run itself. I mean, 100% Sylvan. But, yeah, no, like, that is very possibly a thing that, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Like, that wouldn't surprise me at all. But I do feel like we're going to have this weird growing period. Because for the last year, if not longer, everybody's been saying HBO Max is the streaming service to get. And if they're removing content the way they are, that is going to be very different. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Is there a new Harley Quinn season? Has season 3 come out and I just didn't know? 'Cause I enjoyed that cartoon. It was a little... I had a criticism of that. I think they cursed a little too much. It's like a teenager who just learns that they can curse and not get in trouble. And they do it a little too much. But speaking of which, I started watching Deadwood again because cowboy shit. I have a feeling that's going to make me curse so much more. Cat attack. Thanks for streaming. Bye, chat. But so when we're getting ready to get out of here anyway, good night and enjoy the cat. That cat is adorable, by the way. And if you're in the Discord, go over to the pets and animal section and check out that cat because it is adorable. Actually, likewise, Just Dread's dogs are adorable as well. Like, everybody's got good-looking pets. But yeah, like, I've been watching Deadwood again lately, and I worry that it's going to cause me to curse way more. Because goddamn if the language in that isn't, like, brutal and beautiful. Just took the puppy hiking the other day. Aww. We recently got a husky. It peed on my bike last night. Like, straight up, I parked my bike, got off of it. He walked up, lifted his leg right on the front tire. That was fun. And by fun, I mean infuriating. But he's a puppy. He's only 9 months old. I can't blame him. I'm just thankful he doesn't do the howling thing. Because I would lose my goddamn mind. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. The puppy came to see me at school. She peed from excitement. Oh, that's adorable, though. Like, peeing from excitement's kind of adorable. Like, walking out, locking eyes with me, and pissing on my front tire is a little different. That feels like, you know, a jerk move. But peeing because they're excited, that's cute. She's only 12 weeks. Oh my god, she's so tiny then. They're so cute and tiny when they're like that. I don't know why I couldn't move my jaw while I said that, but it do be like that. But I want to thank everyone for coming in. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. Thank you to my new follower, Nat Mandu, and thank you, Judge Dredd, for the sub. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate everyone who lurked. I appreciated everyone who hung out. I will be back Sunday with, I'm not sure yet. We're going to play something goofy, though. I kind of in a goofy mood, you know. But we'll figure something out. Got that student prime. But thank you all for coming. I appreciate every one of you. As always, you can find me at any one of those social medias. Any one of those social medias over here. Wednesdays, I'll learn which side of the screen I'm pointing to. And as Zagboo just beat me to it, if you don't feel like typing, there's a clickable link in the chat. You can find me on any one of those. Or if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, down in the description below. But I will be back on Sunday. I want you all to have a lovely Friday and Saturday. And I will see you next time. Have a good night.